What's up, guys? This is Trade the Game right here. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but welcome back to another vlog and different kind of video this week. Today, everyone, I'm going to be going to Montreal, Canada. Definitely going to be a road trip. This may actually be the longest drive I've ever done. It's about a 3.5-hour drive to the telly, or the hotel. I guess my generation calls it the telly. It's about a 3.5-hour drive, plus I'm gonna probably get stuck at customs for a minute, so it'll probably be close to about 4 hours. I'm not gonna record too much of the drive up there, because up I-87, aka the Northway, all I know is it's kind of boring and the exits just get further and further apart, so I'm probably not gonna record too much of that. All right, after about an hour of driving now, we're getting on the highway. No one's coming, so we can turn right on red. That's what we can do in the US that people in Europe can't do. So getting on the Northway.
For about 114 miles, continue straight.
Set the cruise at like 73. All right. On the road. All right, everyone, so I am now in Plattsburgh, New York. I've been driving for a little over 2 hours now. I just got off the Northway to fill up my car. As it turns out, gas is way more expensive in Canada than it is in the US. Despite the fact that we have Joe Biden as president and gas prices are expensive in the US, apparently it's no better in fucking Canada because of Justin Trudeau, I guess. Who fucking knows? But I filled up here at the cheapest place I could find for $3.09 a gallon, and the best part, it was literally right off the Northway, so it wasn't really an inconvenience at all. It was only $3.09 a gallon, which is cheaper than anywhere where I live. So topped off the tank, so hopefully that'll last me the whole trip, or at least until where I drive back into the US, because I do not want to fill up in Canada, because I did the math. It would cost about 100 USD to fill up my car, which is an 18.5 gallon tank in Canada. That's how bad it is, I guess. But yeah, this is a gas station, just kind of middle of nowhere. So the drive so far has been pretty boring, to be honest. First, it was pretty much driving through the mountains. And after Keysville, New York, it got very flat after that. And essentially, it was so flat, you could tell people that you were in North Dakota and they would believe you. It looked just like North Dakota, pretty much. I mean, you could tell me I was in the Midwest and I would believe you. It was just pure flat. Nothing but farmland, and kind of boring, to be honest. So that's why I didn't really record much of the drive so far, but we're in Plattsburgh right now. I'll show you guys on the map. All right, so we have another hour and a half to go. It's 2:30 right now, and the ETA for the hotel is 4:05. So let's hit go.
Starting route to 9 Rue Sainte Catherine West.
Yeah, so yeah, hour 32
Proceed
to go,
to
67 miles.
Then turn right.
We're in Plattsburgh right now, if I can figure out. So yeah, we're just outside of Plattsburgh. The airport's right there apparently, but I haven't seen a whole lot. 470 miles till empty, so hopefully that should last me the whole trip, or at least enough until when I have to drive back into the US, because I don't want to fill up in Canada. But I think 470 should be fine, because this car does have a big tank. Despite the fact it is kind of thirsty, it's not too bad. But yeah, we got another hour and a half to go. If I see anything interesting, I'll obviously record it. All right, we're coming up on the border. Looks like there is some traffic there, though, at the customs, but we're coming up on the border. All right, we just passed the last American exit. Coming up into Canada now. All right, customs in 3/4 of a mile. Yeah, but I can see it there. I can see the traffic in the distance. All right, I'm not a boss, so I'm going to get in the left lane. All right, here we come. into Canada. Nexus only. What the fuck is Nexus? I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna get out of it. Yep, man, we got some traffic here, right here at the we got traffic at the border. I kind of figured this whole little border would be bigger, but it's not that big apparently. Units, okay, there we go. Kilometers, liter, okay, setting complete. Okay, now we are in kilometers. Okay, let's go back. Go back. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I just put it in drive. So yeah, everything is now in kilometers. So as you can see, the car now has 171,000 kilometers, and our speed limit is 65, and we are doing 0 kilometers an hour. We have been driving for 34 minutes. We've traveled 42 kilometers. It's using a different imperial unit of measurement. It's using a different unit of measurement too. Instead of miles per gallon, it's now liters per 100 kilometers. So average fuel consumption is 8.9 liters per 100 kilometers. I'm not really sure how that I'm not sure how that unit of measurement really works, but as long as I can see the speedometer and I know how fast I'm going, because everything is metric in Canada. So it's set for kilometers, so as long as I know how fast I'm going in kilometers, that's really all that I matter about. Still waiting at the fucking border here because it's taking its sweet ass time. Alright, so we are now into Canada. I recorded on the dash cam the interaction I had with the customs officer. Oh, there's a cop there. I better put my phone down. So yeah, I'm not really sure where the highway is. Okay, I think the highway starts right here. Alright, we are into Canada now. Alright, driving through Montreal, you can see the city over there, and you can see like downtown over there in the distance. Forgive me if the angle's bad, I'm fucking driving, but on the highway I got a Tesla tailgating me, so I'll move over and let him pass. Fucking Tesla drivers suck. Fucking libtard. Yeah, Tesla drivers are fucking dicks. So yeah, I got the speedo set to Ks, so doing like 107 Ks. We got our exit coming up in a few miles. I gotta admit, I do like the street lamps on the highway. It really, you know, I wish we had that in the US, because, you know, it makes highway driving at night a lot more easier when you can actually see everything. There definitely is some traffic though piling up. I mean, we've been driving for about 20 minutes now, like 15-20ish since we crossed the border. We're entering the metropolitan part, I think, so I'd say we're on like the outskirts of Montreal. I'm seeing signs from Montreal. You can see the skyline over there in the distance. Obviously, you got to forgive my poor photography. I'm driving, so I can't really be looking for my phone. I probably shouldn't be doing this, to be honest, but my GoPro's in my bag, which is in the trunk, so this is all we got. See the skyline over there, you can see downtown. My overall impressions of the city so far, just a couple miles back, or a couple kilometers back I should say, I was driving past some really nice apartment buildings. So my overall impression of the city so far is it looks very European, which would make sense as it's a French-speaking city, predominantly, you know, by French settlers. Well, I mean, what's left of them.
2 miles, take exit
So I can
82
see
onto
why
Boulevard
it's
Taschereau toward Montreal.
I can see why it's a very European city because European architecture, because obviously French settlers. Okay, we got our exit coming up in 2 miles, so I better put my phone away. So we're almost at the hotel. We're like a mile away, just stuck at a red light. So yeah, just looking around, you can just see the city looks very European by the architecture, the narrow streets. Another thing I noticed, a lot of cars just don't have any hubcaps. It's just the wheels. There's no like wheel covers / hubcaps. I've noticed that on a lot of cars, and I don't know why. If anyone knows, let me know, but I've just noticed that in Montreal. All right, everyone, so I made it to the hotel. It's a small joint. Obviously, I booked the cheapest place I could get, and it shows. No private bathroom, it's shared, so that's fucking great. So yeah, my overall impressions of the city, it's very European. I had to fight traffic. Lanes are narrow as hell, so it feels like I have the biggest car on the road because most of the cars are economy cars, not mid-size SUVs. So that will definitely take some getting used to. I had to park my car. Parking near the hotel was $30, and I have to move it before midnight. So I'm gonna try and find somewhere cheaper to park my car. I don't plan on doing much driving in Montreal. I plan to just Uber everywhere because I'm gonna be drunk most of the time. So I gotta find somewhere cheap where I can park it and where it won't get jacked. It's Monday afternoon now. I'm in my hotel room. I just woke up a couple hours ago. So I got here Saturday afternoon. Didn't do a whole lot. Saturday I went out and I tried to find a good nightclub to get into, and I did get into a couple of them. I did get drunk, but besides from that, not a whole lot happened. Then Sunday night I went to a strip club, but didn't do a whole lot so far into my trip. But today is the third day, aka Monday, so we're going to go check out the Biodome, and we do have a Montreal at night tour scheduled at 7 p.m. tonight, so we're definitely going to do some exploring today. Montreal has a metro, apparently, or subway, depends what part of the world you're from. I'm gonna take a ride on it, didn't even know they had one. Subway trains are way quieter than in Moscow, that's for sure.
Prochaine station, place des Arts. des Arts.
All right, I'm on the Montreal at night tour. I'm at the Mount Royal Park. I believe they call it Parc du Mount Royal, something like that. This is Montreal at night. I was here just earlier in the day. Beautiful.
Entertainment, a shopping district, and this is the Latin Quarter here. And the neighborhood we're gonna cross is called the Village neighborhood. And I don't know if you noticed, like in front, like on the right side in front, at top of the building. In fact, this section of St. Catherine Street in the village is also pedestrian during the summer. There are some displays of art, of artists that will perform there.